Hi, this is Eric with Parts Doctor, and today I'm going to explain to you some reasons why and show you just how easy it is to replace the drum on your dryer. These instructions apply to dryers made by Whirlpool, including Maytag, Amana, and more. The dryer's drum holds the clothes and works with the drive motor, belt, and drum rollers to tumble them, promoting airflow and ensuring efficient drying. The main reason a dryer's drum is replaced is if it is cracked, bent, or damaged, or if the felt seals on the front and rear of the drum are worn out. This drum for our dryer comes with pre-installed front and rear seals and new drum baffles. If you only need to replace a felt seal on your drum, you can purchase them separately and watch our other videos showing you how to replace them. If you need to purchase a new drum for your dryer, you can check our website, partsdoctor.com, where we'll sell parts for all major appliance brands. Here at Parts Doctor, we only sell authentic, genuine parts sourced directly from the manufacturer. For this repair, you'll need to disconnect the power and the exhaust vent from the dryer. When working inside the dryer, be careful as it has sharp edges. On the back of the dryer, use a 5/16 driver to remove these two screws. Pull the top panel back about 1/4 of an inch, then lift it up and set it aside for later. Locate and trace the control panel's wire from the front panel to the control board, then disconnect it from the main control board. Using a pair of needle nose pliers, gently depress the wire retainer and remove it from the dryer's frame. Using a 1/4 inch driver, remove these two screws holding the touchpad in place. Gently lift the touchpad and control panel as you rotate the top away from the dryer. Make sure to guide this wire through the front of the dryer. Find the mid-junction box for the door switch here. Lift up on the tab to disconnect it. You may need to use a small screwdriver. Next, tilt the dryer back and place it on some wood blocks. Use a 1/4 inch driver to remove these 4 screws. Remove the wood block and set the dryer back on the ground. Then, open the dryer's door. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove these 2 screws. Close the dryer's door. On the top of the front panel, remove these 3 screws. Lift the front panel up and away from the dryer to remove it. Be careful to work the electrical connectors through the front of the dryer. Then, unplug the drum light from the ACU by depressing the retainer on the connector and pulling to remove it. Here is a side view with the retainer you were trying to depress. On top of the dryer, remove these 2 screws. On the front of the dryer, remove these 2 screws to free the control panel bracket. Then, lift to remove the bracket. Depress these 2 retainers on the moisture sensor and pull to disconnect it. Using a 1/4 inch driver, remove this screw on the bottom of the dryer, holding the air duct clip. Rotate the air duct clip to remove it. Remove these 4 screws holding the front bulkhead in place. Next, lift the front bulkhead till it is free from the retainers on the side and pull it free from the dryer. To access the belt, reach into the gap between the dryer's drum and the blower fan. To remove the belt, you will need to remove the tension on the pulley by pulling it to the side. Then, lift the drum of the dryer using the belt and slide it out from the dryer. Then, remove the belt. If you need to purchase a new drum for your dryer, you can check our website, partsdoctor.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. You want to make sure that you are searching with the model number from the tag on your appliance to make sure you get the correct part. The dryer's drum comes with new drum baffles, a new front, and a new rear felt seal. Now is a good time to clean out the dryer of lint and other debris. It's important to keep the dryer free from lint buildup, as lint is highly flammable and can cause a fire. To install, align the belt to the drum with the grooved side facing the drum. Position the drum so that the side with the larger lip on the inside of the drum is facing towards the back of the dryer. Then lift the drum up and into the dryer so that it sits on the back rollers. Align the belt in the middle of the back groove on the drum. Then, spin the drum one full rotation to check the rear felt and make sure that it is not folded in on itself. Reach into the gap in between the dryer's drum and the blower fan here. Grab the belt and make sure that it is behind the idler pulley. Then, route the belt around the motor pulley. To keep the belt in place, add tension to it while reaching in with the other arm to lift the idler pulley. Then, set the belt in the groove of the idler pulley. Only rotate the drum in a clockwise direction. Spinning the drum in the other direction can cause the belt to fall off the idler pulley or the motor drive pulley. Then, spin the drum one rotation to check and make sure that the belt is not twisted. Align the bulkhead to the dryer and insert the shield between the drum and the heat sensors. Lift the drum and set it on the support rollers on the inside of the bulkhead. Then, set the bulkhead onto these tabs on the side panel to hold it in place while you reinstall the 4 screws. Test spin the drum again clockwise to make sure that it is resting on the front rollers correctly and to make sure that the front felt seal is not folded over. Then reconnect the moisture sensor. On the bottom of the dryer, hook this side of the air duct clip through the housing. Then rest it on the dryer's frame so that this notch is in place. Next, reinstall the screw to hold it in place. Align the control panel bracket so these retainers align with these slots on the frame of the dryer. Then, reinstall the 4 screws to hold the bracket in place. Line the front panel to the bulkhead and feed the door switch connector through the bulkhead. Lift the front panel up till you are able to set it on these retaining tabs. Install these 3 1/4-inch screws. Open the dryer's door and install these 2 Phillips head screws. Close the door and tilt the dryer back and set it on some wood blocks. Install these 4 screws into the bottom of the front panel. You may need to push up on the front panel to get it to align properly. Remove the wood block and set the dryer back on the ground. Guide the electrical connectors on the control panel through the front of the dryer. Then align this tab on the bottom of the control panel to this slot on the front of the dryer. Gently slide the touchpad into place and install the 2 1/4-inch screws. Find the retainer on the wire and push it back into this slot on the frame of the dryer. Then connect the electrical connector to the main control board. Connect the mid-junction on the door switch. Then reconnect the drum light. Align the top panel to the dryer and slide it forward and reinstall the 2 screws to secure it in place. Reconnect the dryer's exhaust and power and run the dryer to be sure everything is working correctly. And that's it for today's video, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and comment down below, and for more videos like this, please consider subscribing.